Once again, we're gonna try and do this unedited, no edits, because I have, I don't know if you could tell by the quality of my camera, I have nothing that could do any of this. All I have is the camera of my computer and a finger to press the button that says publish. So that's what I'm gonna do. So well, like, should I like introduce myself? No, it's okay. Um, I have this playlist, and it is okay. Wait, but this could be the introduction. All right, I have a playlist, and it's called "My Life If It Was a Soundtrack," and I have some new ads that I want to add to it. So I'm gonna talk about it. My Life If It Was a Soundtrack. A day in early September is what it says. So kind of like a little fall vibe. We got a fall vibe going and the leaves are falling, but it's still like kind of warm. It's like 65 degrees, you know what I'm saying? So I was also born in September. But the two songs that I was thinking of adding, Let It Be by the Beatles. I feel like that is so obvious. Let me tell you why. I literally think it all literally it's on my mirror right there. If you could see it. Right there. That pink. It says there will be an answer, let it be. Because I feel like people focus and I do. I focus on just the negatives all the time and like just everything that's out of my control all the time. I'm always thinking of the things that are out of my control. And that is not a way to live life. That is a way to suffer, is what it is. And I realize that I'm working on it, but like, there will be an answer, bro. And you have no control over when the answer will come. You have no control over any of this shit. There will be an answer. Just let it lie. Let it be. And you want to know what really got me is there's this quote and it says you don't have to let it go, just let it be. Okay? Like stirred up feelings, like bad experiences. Everyone's like, why can't you just let it go? Why can't you just let it go? Yeah, sorry, I'll just let it go. Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't bother me anymore. The fuck are you talking about? That's not gonna actually happen. That's literally so not realistic whatsoever. So to let it be, just let it lie, kind of like accept and recognize, not even accept. You don't have to accept it. Not yet. I mean, you could if you want. But like just recognize it and sit with it and feel how that feels to just sit with it instead of denying it, trying to push it away. It's always going to come back. It's always going to come back in the worst possible way at the worst possible time. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, whole rant about Let It Be, but that song has such a special place in my heart. I love the Beatles. They're on my wall twice, three times, four times, five just on that wall. Five. I don't know what's going on in here actually. So, but the second song that I was gonna add is "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" by, oh my god, I should know, Shania Twain. Hello. She that song is just like what it feels to be like 19 and single and like ready to go, or just like in your 20s and single, like, man, I feel like a woman today, get the fuck out of my way, you know what I'm saying? Is the prerogative to have a little fun in, you know, totally crazy, I'm gonna let it all hang out, that's what she says. No, but beautiful song, makes me want to start drinking. It makes me want to get outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I feel like a woman right now. But great song. And you want to know what pairs nice with it? This won't go on my, like, okay, this playlist is so specifically curated that I have to have like a feeling. Like, there's a feeling that has to go into this playlist, and if the feeling isn't there with the song, it's not being added. It's really, really specific. I probably have like 10 songs on here. It has to be my soundtrack. It can't be like 35 songs. What soundtrack is 35 songs long? I mean, some of them, I guess, but like not mine. Not mine. But what was I saying earlier? Oh, the thing that pairs well with "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," GNO by Miley Cyrus. that is like calling me to go outside all the time. There, sorry. Now I'm going on like a club, like going out rant. I was like thinking earlier, I was listening to Crank It by Slater. Crank It! And it was so fire. I was just like, I need to be like in a bar dancing, like in a club, not a bar, in a club dancing. Like, get me out there, get me out there. It's calling my name, but it's okay. Let's get back on topic, okay? Slater, though, you should listen to her. Very fire. My friend from radio showed me that. But yes, here's my life if it was a soundtrack. Blister in the Sun. That's so obvious. You know? So great. Love that one. That's such a good one. And why would I add that? My brother showed it to me, which love my brother Brett. Shout out Brett. It just feels like being a kid too. It's like just silly. Like that's kind of how I feel when I go out in the day. I'm like so Blister in the Sun by Violent Femmes. Amazing. Then we've got my beloved The Wind by Cat Stevens. I love that song. It was my number one on Spotify for like 4 years straight. I think this is like the first year I didn't have it, and it was top 3 though. It was top 3. I didn't throw her away. Hello. But that, I found that, no, did I? Oh, I got that on vinyl for something, my birthday maybe, and when you hear your favorite song on vinyl, it's like a different experience altogether. Like you're hearing things you've never heard before, ever. I also am learning it on guitar right now, and it's like the only thing I can play, and it's not good, but I could still kind of play it a little bit, but not really. Like once a month I play it, so. But what have I learned out? I need to learn more trumpet songs. Miss my trumpet. But let's move on. So the next song is Flying by the Beatles. There's a certain part that I'm gonna play 5 seconds of it. Oh, okay. So that 2 seconds of it, and then this part. You get it? So I said that song would be my loading song if I was a video game. Like if I was loading, I don't know how to explain it. And you think of The Sims, and there's like a really long loading screen, and there's like pretty things and fun facts and stuff. That would be my song that would play during my loading screen if I was a video game. If my life was a soundtrack, that would be, oh my god, like if my life was a soundtrack, if it was like a movie, like a soundtrack in a movie, that would be like the press play button on like DVDs, like old DVDs where there's like, you know what I'm saying, it's all like pretty, yeah. It's okay. Okay, wait, let me lock back in. America by Simon and Garfunkel is the next one. That song, just listen to the first 2 seconds. That's all I need to literally collapse on the floor. Like, actually, like, that song is unlike any song out there. And suddenly I'm Zooey Deschanel in Almost Famous, and I'm leaving to become a stewardess. And suddenly I'm that little kid, what's his name? The Enemy. Cute! I'm not cute! Wait. He's like, I'm dangerous. Or no, I'm mysterious. I'm the enemy. He's so cute and sweet. I love that movie. That's like my favorite movie of all time. The Wind is also from that movie. So there's like a little correlation there. But it's just so good. America, love you. No, but not this America. Guys, don't get it twisted. Just America by Simon and Garfunkel. I have that on vinyl too. I posed with it and I said, they're on drugs. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Two of Us by the Beatles. I take a picnic by Charles Hawtrey and the Deafheads. Phase 1, in which Doris gets her oats. Okay, that might have been like way too long. That's okay. I just took a screenshot. Anyway, great song. Two of Us, love it. Oh, what I was gonna say about it is me and my dad would always pick me up like from college, like from here, to go home, and the whole song it's like talking about going home and like two of us wearing raincoats and like on our way back home, we're on our way home, we're going home, so like it was just so perfect. I was like, oh, I'm going home, thank fuck. Another song that pairs so well with that I listened to I listened to this song after the one I'm about to talk about. The other song is The Crystal Lake. And I'm just gonna say that has something to do with like my hometown, and it's so beautiful, and it like I know exactly like it's so crazy that there is literally a song that is what it feels like to live in my hometown. That's what I mean. It's hard to describe. Do you have a song about your hometown? No, you don't. But that song is just perfect. It's like, should have never left the Crystal Lake for parties full of folks who flake. The Crystal Lake, it only laughs. It's shining far away from here. And that it just says that over and over again. Basically, like, look how far from home you are. Anyway, let's go to the next one. This is a really good story. So, Money by Pink Floyd, we all know it, we all love it. You know the whole thing where they do The Wizard of Oz paired with Pink Floyd. Everyone knows that, right? Like Dark Side of the Moon specifically. So we did that, and somehow the first time we tried, and I am not lying when I say the first try, I got my vinyl to hit at the it was perfect. It felt like magic, because you'll hear why. So not only does it sync up absolutely perfectly, me and my friends were gagged. Like, we were just like, no fucking way, bro, no fucking way. We turned into frat guys watching fucking football, but it was just Dark Side of the Moon to a fucking film from the 40s, you know what I'm saying? But so we didn't realize how rare and hard that was to do until we had to flip the record, because that didn't go well. It didn't go well, and the first song on the side B of the vinyl is Money. So every time we tried to restart, we heard the intro of Money. Oh my god, it had to have been 100 times. I'm not even joking. It took, because we tried it like 50 times on the vinyl. I was like, I can do it. And I'm like low-key just like I'm not in the right headspace. I'm like trying to get the needle perfectly on the ridge so that my friend can press play at the exact right time, because I wanted it on that vinyl so bad. It was way too hard to do. So we went like on our phones like normal fucking people and turned it on, and that probably took like 10 tries to get it really right, and we were like, is this even right? Like, we didn't even know where to start it from because it was so unclear, because no one was using their vinyl record. So we like tried to look up like side B, like when in the movie do you play for side B? But there were no answers. We looked all over Reddit, nothing, no help at all. We never really got an answer, which is why it was so hard to flip. Anyway, let's just let's just continue. Here's another favorite movie of mine. This says a lot about me. Dream by Miley Cyrus from Hannah Montana the movie. I love that song. Like, adore that song. And it's like, it feels like you're literally frolicking through a meadow with like the love of your life. That's what it feels like to me. Or like looking out the car in the middle of summer, like head out the window, just like, oh, just summer. You know, just like, I can imagine like sparkles of flowers when I think of this fucking song. I love it so bad. But let's move on to the next one. Every girl in her 20s, she knows this. She loves this. She cries to this. Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, that one's, it's a heart-wrencher, but I really adore it, and it feels like my life right now. It feels like any 20-something-year-old's life, like literally any of them. So, it's a great, great, great song. Great album. Unskippable. Whatever. So then, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. So, Time is the next one. Time reminds me of my best friend from high school. She loved this song. It was just the same friend we did the Wizard of Oz thing with. So every time I would like get in the car, I'm like, every time Time is on, and it's just out of nowhere, just a ding dong ding, all of the alarm clocks. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, why are you playing Time again? And it's just so loud. Just the clocks. It was crazy. Anyway, next song. Little Miss Magic by Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett holds a special place in my heart. He was the first 6 concerts of my life. I went to 6 Jimmy Buffett concerts between the age of 8 and like 15 or something. So, yeah, but I loved that music so bad. And if you've ever listened to Little Miss Magic, it's literally like a song to his daughters, and it reminds me of my dad so much. It makes me cry. Especially when I'm not home. I'm like, oh, I can't listen to that song when I'm not home. But another Little Miss, Little Miss Strange by Jimi Hendrix. Jimmy, Little Miss, you know? But this one is so fire, and it feels like me. Like, what does he say in it? It feels like my vibe, first of all. Second of all, I just like the way he says it. I'm looking at the lyrics. There's no important lyrics at all. He just goes, Little Miss Strange. And I really like it. It makes me feel like me. Makes me feel like Colette. Next song. This song is to represent me at 17 years old, because I could not stop listening to this song, bro. Burnout by Green Day off of Dookie, who just had their 32nd anniversary of Dookie 2 days ago, I think, yesterday, something like that. So, exciting stuff. And can we talk about the fact that they're going to be the intro? The opening act of the Super Bowl? Is there ever even an opening act? I just heard that MAGA was like, well, we want white men. We don't know Spanish. Boo fucking who. We'll get you Green Day, and we'll have them say, I'm not a part of a MAGA agenda. I hope everyone sees that. And I hope just, they have been so prominent in speaking up against injustices. I need them to say all of it. All of it. Be punk as fuck for the whole world to see. Please offend almost everybody, except for the people that really get it. You know, like the people who have a brain, who have humanity for other people. I want them to be like, you know, I want to see some celebrities stand up against this bullshit, because it's billionaires against like fucking blue collar, you know. Like, let's get some of these other millionaires to say something. And I know damn well he's a millionaire and he needs to start fucking saying something. But I feel like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm excited. So, next song we've got is Funeral for a Friend and Love Lies Bleeding. You know, they're combined. There's a lyric in Love Lies Bleeding that I love, but the reason I love Funeral for a Friend is if you have this on vinyl, even if you have it like on streaming or a CD with good headphones, or you listen to it in like the car, this song could transform your life. I'm not even like, I just like fully believe it. Like, it could change your life because it's unlike anything. I can't compare it to much. Maybe something by like Bowie, but the intro to it is just unfucking real. Just it's like laser noises is what I would call it. But okay, this is the part I like. Oh, there are a lot of good lyrics in this. Okay. You said, I'm sorry, honey, but if I don't change the pace, I can't face another day. Amazing. And then, I wonder if those changes have left a scar on you, like all of the burning hoops of fire that you and I passed through. You're a bluebird on a telegraph line. I hope you're happy now. But if the wind of change comes down your way, girl, you'll make it back somehow. Fire. Fire. Literally awesome. So I really, really like that song. We only got a few left. Up next, Banana Wind by Jimmy Buffett. It's just a beautiful instrumental. It's gorgeous, pretty, loving. I don't even like listen to the beginning. Here, I'll put it in the middle. I loved that song when I was a kid. I love a good steel drum solo, let alone a whole song with the steel drum. Gorgeous. It feels like I'm just on a beach no matter where I am. Like right now I'm on a beach, you know. Oh, this next one, guys. This one's really good. I absolutely adore this. Let me get back into fucking frame. I have this one tattooed. La vie dansant. I think that's how you say it. I had my friend who speaks French try to tell me how to say it, and I still can't say it. But my name is French, and I'm French. Hello. But I'm mostly Irish. But anyway, listen to these lyrics. They can come take it all away, break your heart by the light of day, drown your love in a distant bay, so lonely. See the ships heading for the rocks, see the time melting off of the clocks. There's a light, shatters all the locks, and saves me. It saves me. That's why I wander and follow la vie dansant. So, oh, this one. Feel it all with a willing heart. Every stop is a place to start if you know how to play the part with feeling. That's why I wander and follow the dancing life. He eventually says it later in the song what la vie dansant means. And it means the dancing life. So go with the flow, basically. Like, you can't control the ship heading for the rocks, but you can save your soul from it. You know what I mean? Like, pain is inevitable, suffering is a choice. And that phrase used to piss me the fuck off. I'm like, well, I can suffer, like, if I want to, like, this shit hurt me so bad, I'm gonna suffer, like, of course I am, because I'm, you know, but that's not real at all. But the next song is Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes. That song feels like it's written about me. It says, she ain't got no money, her clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild and free. She talks kind of lazy, and people say she's crazy, but my life is not a mystery. But love goes where Colette goes. Anyway, love grows where, yeah. Next song, such a Colette staple. We've got Make Your Own Kind of Music by Cass Elliot. Every time I hear that intro, I think of this video of me in this cute little pink raincoat, and I'm just like jumping around, like playing in the puddles with my rain boots on. I had rain boots too. I just thought that was so cute. But yeah, this song is literally like, if I had to pick a theme song, it would be this. No one can tell you there's only one song worth singing. They may try and sell ya because it hangs them up to see someone like you. Jealous bitches. Jealous. But you've got to make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, even if nobody else sings along. Such a good song. Yeah. But how many more do we have? We have like 4. Next song, Laid by James. Iconic 90s song. Love this song so much. I really like this part. My therapist said not to see you no more. She said you're like a disease without any cure. She says that I'm so obsessed that I'm becoming a bore. You think you're so pretty. Such a good song. Good. Amazing. Could listen to it probably every day for the rest of my life. That's how much I love it. But we've got another James song coming up. Sit Down by James is an incredible song because I love... Listen to this. I'll sing myself to sleep, a song from the darkest hour, secrets I can't keep inside of a day. Swing from high to low, extremes of sweet and sour. Hope that God exists. I hope I pray. I'm drawn in by the undertow. My life is out of control. I believe this wave will bear my weight, so let it flow. He literally is giving trust into his higher power. That's what I got out of this. Like, I believe this wave will bear my weight. I hope and I pray. But it's going to bear my weight. I'm going to make it through. You know what I mean? And then I love this one part. It says, those who feel a breath of sadness sit down next to me. Those who find they're touched by madness sit down next to me. Those who find themselves ridiculous sit down next to me. In love and fear and hate and tears, sit down next to me. Love it. Absolutely love it. We got 3 more. This next one is fucked. This is fucked on my end. No, it's actually not. Means Something by Lizzie McAlpine. It's fucked up. It's just rude. It's so rude. Okay, here's why. Because this all happened to me, and I'm going to say it real fast, because maybe if I say it fast enough, people won't think about it. Anyway. I felt the way you hugged me when I was broken inside, and that has to mean something. I felt the way that you kissed me when we got too drunk that night, and that has to mean something. But for some reason, you're not here, and I refuse to believe that means something. Let's move on to the next song, shall we? The next one we've got is St. Elmo's Fire, Man in Motion by John Parr. You know it. Amazing song. Well, do people know this? I only know this from my childhood, actually, so maybe some people don't know it. But if I could pick one song that has represented my entire college career, it would be this song, okay? Bro. You'll find you're all alone and everything has changed. Play the game, you know you can't quit until it's won. Soldier on, only you can do what must be done. You know in some way... Oh, no, I don't like that part. That doesn't... Well, I mean, I like it, but it doesn't relate to what I'm trying to say. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. That's like... I say that like daily. Take me where the future's lying, St. Elmo's Fire. You broke the boy in me, but you won't break the man. I kind of feel that with, like, mental illness and, like, depression and stuff. It's, like, when I was a kid, like, that shit broke me. And now I'm older and I'm kind of literally going through the exact same thing, if not worse, that broke me in the past. It's like almost like depression can't break me anymore. You know what I mean? You won't break the man in me. You may have broken the boy, but you didn't break me. You know. Anyway, I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. I can climb the highest mountain, cross the wildest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning within me. That's basically it. It's a good song, really great song, and I always make this comparison. There are eagles in this world, and there are turkeys. There are eagles and turkeys in this world. The turkeys are not gonna fly, and they don't like the crows. Well, that's not even turkeys. Let's make them crows, actually. Crows attack eagles. They ambush them. But you want to know what the eagle does? It doesn't try to fight all fucking 15 of these crows. It's just like, you're puny and stupid. I can fly higher than you. And they're like, okay, bet. So the fucking eagle just keeps flying higher and keeps flying higher to the point where the crows can't bother the eagle anymore. He has completely surpassed them in ability, everything. And so they fall off and die, and they don't bother the eagle again. Eagle wins. So just keep flying higher. I'll be where the eagle's flying higher and higher. Do you see what I'm saying here? Hell yeah. I think about that all the time, and every time I see an eagle, I'm like, it's one of my signs. Hello. We got one more. Summer Belongs to You by Candace, Phineas, and Isabella from Phineas and Ferb. This so amazing intro can bring just straight smiles. So there's a part in the song where she says, time is what you make of it, so take a chance. Life is full of music, so you ought to dance. The stage is gleaming and it's time for your debut. Don't wait a minute sitting on that chair. The world is calling, so just get out there. You can see forever, so your dreams are all in view. Yes, it's true. Summer belongs to you. I love the summertime. Summer is my girl. Me and her, we're like this. We're like that. So, love the summertime. Love the song. I think it's really fitting that me and my sister only watched Phineas and Ferb, and we also loved the summertime. We would go out barefoot. We would be with the hose. We were having the most carefree childhood you could ever imagine. Little bikes running around the cul-de-sac. We had a cul-de-sac. We had skateboards, but we didn't know how to ride the skateboards. We just sat on the skateboards and went down the hill. But yeah, I really love summer. And I'm hoping me and my sister get our summer tattoo, but I'm not going to say it because it's a surprise. But yeah, basically, like, that's it. Basically, that's it, as if I didn't talk for 33 minutes. I need to do my homework before my computer dies on me because I lost the charger. Goodbye.